Hey guys, it's Kelly, and today I am very excited to bring you a very special tour. It only has 3 wheels instead of 4, and it is my brand new double bob stroller. So this video is in no way sponsored. In fact, they didn't even email me back at Bob Strollers. So I did a lot of research about which double stroller I wanted to go to. The first question I had to ask myself was side by side or front and back. So I actually have an Baby Vista stroller. So I knew I had the option to convert that to a forward or back if I wanted to. But I still felt like I was going to need the side by side because it's a lot better for jogging, walking, and just some rougher terrain. I definitely think the benefit to a front and back is it's easier to fit through a doorway if you're like going to different stores, but honestly, taking both my kids to any store sounds miserable. So I will be avoiding it at all costs. The other thing, when I was kind of testing the different strollers out, I felt like the front and back, I felt like it made the child in the front so much further away from me that like I couldn't even gauge what was going on. So I just didn't feel as comfortable for it. It wasn't for me. So I knew I wanted to do the side by side. It came down to really 2 main ones I was looking at, and that was the City Mini and the double bob. I ultimately went with the double bob because I liked how big the tires were, and I felt like it was more of like an off-roading stroller. The way that I'm going to use the stroller is honestly off-roading. We go to the farm a lot, we go to country fairs a lot, and I needed something that I thought could handle gravel roads. I also wanted something that was going to be compact, could hold my kids for a very long time, and I think those are kind of my main selling points. So today I'm going to do a full review of this double bob stroller. Alright, so much to break down. Love the body lines. Really catches your eye on the sidewalk. No, in all seriousness, it's a double stroller. I went with the black on black. Honestly, not my first choice color. There was a glacier blue color that I wanted so bad, but it was sold out everywhere. If anyone on here has a glacier blue and wants to trade for a black one, comment below because it's Carmine blue and I really wanted that one. But we went the black, we kept it simple. So the first thing I wanted to talk about was the tire. So these tires can actually be filled with air, and I really liked that because I felt that it would be easier for me to like maintain. I don't know. That was a selling point to me. I like that the tires were big and they filled with air, kind of like a bike tire. Also, guys, we'll do a little drive test. This thing has like a built-in suspension, like better than some cars I've seen. So I'm really liking that. Okay, so let's start with my passenger comfort because that is one of the most important things. So when you look at the seats of the double bob, there is some actually really comfortable padding. The straps can be adjusted in all sorts of different ways, so you can adjust like the height that they come out, kind of like you could on a car seat, which I think is really nice. And then they also have their own like little side cubbies right here, which is like, I really like that to hold like some emergency toys. Like in the meantime, like I could put George's water cup there until like I get the snack tray. So I really liked that. So just to show you guys how exactly you would buckle it in. So one, this crotch buckle is completely adjustable, as well as these straps and these straps up here too. So there's a lot of different ways to do it. It's very easy to buckle in. And we've got the beautiful Bob logo right there, which is like them, I guess, jogging on a mountain. So that's kind of an idea of how the buckling happens. But then there's a couple of other adjustments that you can make as well on the back of the stroller. So back here, you can actually recline this stroller like all the way back, like for an optimal napping position. And then you can also raise it up just by doing that. So I really like that. And I even like, when I was taking George on a walk the other day, I noticed he was getting sleepy, so I slowly started to lower it. Because if I went all the way back, he would have been upset. But just that slight little recline, I really liked. You can also fit up to 70 pounds in these seats, so that's a lot. And then just, you know, pockets galore, people. Like, here's 2 pockets. I like that they're separated too, so you could fit like things for these kids, things for these kids, a zipper pocket, a good place for a phone maybe. This is like the perfect size to fit an iPhone, which is really nice. I really like that. So you can also roll this little part up, and then you could attach it. So there you go. So just like so much flexibility. I think that's just really helpful. Let's talk about this cubby down here, because this part is not my fave. I'm gonna be honest with you. Okay, so this is my current diaper bag. It's an Ayla & Co diaper bag. I will leave a link in the description box below. But like, right? Like, it's not huge. I know it could fit here, but I'm having a really hard time getting it because of this strap. So I understand why this strap is here, but like, it's difficult for me to put my diaper bag in here. I tried to come from over here and like shove it in. And like, I'm gonna say it will, I can get it. I can get it in there. There we go. There we go. And then I would like put it like this. So then I could like access things. But to me, that was just like a little more difficult. I kind of wish like this could snap off easily, but it's screwed in. So I wasn't able to like snap that off. So that's one thing I'm just not obsessed with. I like the size of this basket. I like a lot of things about this basket. I just wish it was easier to get really large items in and out of there. Okay, so some other things about these like Sunshades Sun Canopy. First of all, it's UPF 50+. Don't totally know what that means because isn't it UV protection? I'm not really sure. UPF 50+, we love to hear it. I like that this part exists so this is magnetic so I could lift this up and actually see into the kids to like see if they're napping without totally like parking the stroller and turning around. So I think that's a really great feature. And then also you can pull this sunshade down so far to where like they're completely shaded underneath there. So I definitely like all those different, I mean, look how far those come down. But I like it because like they still get a lot of sunshine on their legs, especially like to kind of like keep them a little bit more warmed up, but they wouldn't have any sun on their eyes. And you can really just like bend these every which way. So like however you needed to keep the sun off their eyes. So I think that's a pretty cool feature. I really like the shades on here. That was one of the main selling points for me. We have some nice bob badging in a nice little silver color. One aftermarket accessory I did go ahead and purchase was these cup holders because your girl needs a cup holder, obviously. I'm starting with 2, would love 4 because I'm dramatic like that. This is just a standard water bottle, so this one fits great in here. This one I knew was a stretch. This is like a giant mason jar, wide mouth. I mean, let me be clear, I would walk like this, but I wouldn't say I would jog with this because it doesn't quite fit, but this is one of the biggest cup holders I can find. But like it will fit a coffee, we're taking an afternoon stroll, like it'll fit the things that we need. So I really like these. They're really easy to screw on and off as well. So I'll leave a link in the description below to purchase these because I'm a huge fan. Now, one of my other favorite features about this stroller is this bar. I'm actually gonna take my drinks out for this tutorial. I'm really tall, I'm about 6 feet tall. My Baby Vista stroller, I felt like the bar came up high enough, but I always wish it would have came up higher. What I love about this stroller is, I mean, I could walk like this. I could be like, just marching around like this. Or I could go down here and have it more like chest height. Or I could like, I mean, literally, just walk around like this. I love it. I love how adjustable this bar is, especially for tall people like myself. And then super easy to adjust. So I'm really enjoying that. Let's talk a little bit about like just how smooth this stroller is. Let's find some terrain. Really is nice. Look at me, just trekking through grass. Tall grass on a diagonal. Let me pop up here. This is not recommended. I mean, guys, the thing, it drives itself. Let's check out this turning radius. I mean, on a dime. See the dime I'm on? Really exciting stuff. Very maneuverable. Let me give you a little jogging demonstration. I'm not a runner. Woo! Oh yeah, really nice. You put her in park, kind of fun. It's a little foot pedal right here. And then she's in park. So it's actually a pretty intense brake. I feel pretty good about the emergency brake. Okay, let's talk a little bit about folding her up. So it's a 2-step process, but it's honestly pretty easy. Now I'm gonna put these up. What we're gonna do is take these handles and this folds it forward. Perfect. Then I come over here and take this little tab. It is honestly kind of a dramatic. It's a little dramatic. And then I have it secured. There's a couple of different ways that you can clip it just so you can ensure that it doesn't unlock on you. So I would just clip that together. So here's what it looks like completely folded. Now you can pop off the wheels if you had to compact it even more, but honestly this is pretty compact for a double stroller. Putting it up, also very easy. You just unbuckle that part and it's just, let's go. Okay, so that is going to wrap up my double bob stroller tour. Now I've only used this a handful of times, so I will definitely be talking more about it, how I'm using it on my Instagram at the Car Mom, so definitely make sure you head there. But my first impressions are, I'm happy I went with it. I really like it. I think the weight distribution on it is awesome. I have no problem pushing both my kids up a steep hill. If I had a front to back, it would be a little bit harder. I'm still probably going to turn my Vista into a front and back just so I have both options, but I really like it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up and let me know if you have the double bob, what you love about it.